Unscripted.
I have to admit, all in all, we seem to see a lot of good information coming out of the Xbox camp, and I know a lot of people still hate seeing the positive Xbox stuff from me, but I'm trying to rebuild stuff, I'm trying to improve my channel, and so, with that being said, I'm going to continue to cover both sides of the spectrum, trying not to do the whole fanboy thing as much. I mean, I'm still going to have fun with it, we're still going to have some good times. I'm starting up a podcast, it looks like, with the David Jaffe, and I think that's going to be something fun, and that's going to start within the next week, so we do have that to kind of look forward to. M&C, of course, obviously, and then I do like daily videos and things like that. But with that being said, I just wanted to kind of point out that right now is an incredible time to be a gamer, just for the simple fact of all the interesting stuff that we're getting as gamers, right? Like, just think about that for a second, okay? We're getting some of the most incredible announcements that we've ever received as gamers, and it's positive stuff all the way around. Yes, I know that there's some upset PlayStation gamers because, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it doesn't seem like we're getting as much, you know, upfront news, right? But you know, we're still getting some interesting stuff. We're still getting some fantastic news. We're still getting some great games coming out, and I think that that's really the thing that matters the absolute most. You know, I just think that that's something that kind of gets lost in the shuffle, and I'm so happy to see, you know, Microsoft be able to turn some things around and things like that. Yes, it's still been 558 days or whatever it is since they've actually been able to get a AAA exclusive release. But with that being said, I do think that it is going to be very interesting to see how things kind of turn out long term. And there was an interesting feature that was announced, and it does seem like, listen, if you know, if I'm able to, if this is able to kind of come to fruition, I think that they could really be a danger. They could really make some noise in the console space. Probably won't be for another couple years, but this is very interesting to see because the Xbox Series X is a good console. It just lacks that killer app that people just want to buy one for, in my opinion anyway. You know what I mean? Like, I do content, that's why I have one. If you notice I sound a little bit different, I have allergies really bad this morning, so that's when I usually record this stuff. So yeah, it is a little bit odd, but yeah, I want to get started. What's up, everybody? Crapgamer here with Crapgamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I really do appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. It helps out the channel, and it means a lot to me personally. If you guys are looking for a way to help out a crappy, trying to rebuild channel, look no further than this channel and give us a simple like. It really does help out a lot, and it means a lot to me personally if you guys are looking for, you know, just a way to help out somebody, you know. And if you're looking to do that for any console creator or content creator, please do so. And always remember, that's always probably the best way to do it. You can also subscribe, and you can share it, you can do all that kind of great stuff, and nobody's going to say that's bad on you. Shout out to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, and everybody in between. I do think you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much for continuing to rock out with me. It really does mean a lot. We've been up on a little bit of an uptick. Things are going to be slow. I understand that, kind of turning around, but I do appreciate you guys. So thank you guys very much for rocking out with me. Now, this is really cool stuff. Exciting new Xbox feature accelerates game download speeds in one click. A new feature makes it easy to boost download speeds by suspending a game. This is cool for me because it allows you to actually download stuff a little bit faster, even if you have crappy internet like I do. So it's really good to see that kind of pop out and be a thing. Microsoft has a new feature for Xbox insiders to try out that helps dramatically increase the speed of downloading games. The new feature allows you to manually suspend games directly from the page for managing downloads. Suspending a game can increase download speeds more than tenfold. In their recent test on gigabit connection, they saw a jump from 40 megabytes per second to 750 when they suspended a game. It's important to note that you could have already suspended games on Xbox consoles, including the Series X, Series S, and Xbox One. The feature is testing for Xbox Insider, just makes it easier to do from a different location. Now, Eden Marie, the engineering lead at Xbox, shared the new option on Twitter. And she says, "Hey, Xbox Insiders, did you notice these changes rolling out right now? Suspend is in the queue will let you download at full speed while making sure your game remains resumable or quick resumable on Xbox Series X and S. New banners in the full library will take you to more useful categories. Placing an option to suspend games in the page for managing downloads should make it easy to boost game download speeds. Many of the best Xbox One games are quite large, so suspending a game to quickly finish a download can help you jump back into a new game without having to wait long." So that's pretty cool when you think about it long term. And this is funny because out of really all the innovations that we've seen over the last few years, the suspend feature that came with last generation, the consoles that they kind of brought that out, was probably one of the biggest game changers that we could ever imagine. Now, the ability to stop and start most games almost instantly and restart it later was quite something special, to be honest with you. And now with like the addition of the solid state drives on the next generation consoles, coupled with the quick resume on Xbox Series X and S, it's taken to a new level with this, thanks to this, with your improving your download speeds and stuff like that. I really like the fact that they're kind of getting a lot of these updates. Listen, I think that the Xbox has been a great console. Listen, I think that before this generation, even though I had my trouble with Xbox One X, I felt like that was the best console I'd ever owned. And, you know, it's hard saying, like, I really love the PS5. I think the Xbox Series X is great. But, again, without the games, it's really hard to tell. And even on the PlayStation side, it's hard to tell because there's not as many games as maybe what we'd get if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic. So, yeah, this is something that I think all of us are going to have to kind of deal with sooner rather than later. And I just find it to be a little bit incredulous that, you know, there's so many updates and things like that coming from these console companies. And they're really doing a good job of getting these things out there that help and make console ownership that much better. And I'm really, like, very thankful for that. You know, it's like they're always kind of thinking on, you know, on what to do and how to better themselves in terms of these consoles. And I absolutely just think that that's a fantastic thing when you think about it. You know, all in all, I just feel like both Microsoft and Sony are doing some incredible things when it comes to features and stuff like that. And listen, I'm here for that, man. I really love the features. Anything that can make gaming that much more, you know, impressive, that much more immersive. I just think that that's an incredible feat, and that's something that I really would love to kind of continue to see happening. That sort of engagement. You know, they're listening, paying attention to what gamers are asking for, and that's something that should never stop. Even though they've already sold us their boxes, they should never stop paying attention, and they should never stop listening to what gamers are asking for, you know. And I feel like that's something that, you know, hopefully we get sooner rather than later, is just these more features and things like that. Now, I removed myself from the preview program on Xbox a while ago. I guess everybody's in some sort of preview program, but for me personally, I removed myself from, I think, the main one. And I think the reason why was because I had to keep resetting my Xbox. You know, it's like that dashboard is far from perfect, you know, and I know people probably hate to hear that or whatever, but I'm just being as honest as I can with that. You know, it's just like that is really a beta dashboard. Like, it doesn't work well for me most of the time. A lot of times it crashes and stuff like that. But at the same time, I think that, you know, we are seeing some improvements with it, and that's to be sort of, you know, something that us as fans should, I guess, say, hey, that's pretty cool. You know, at least they're kind of paying attention to it, and you know, I really enjoy that, you know what I mean? So, bravo to Microsoft for kind of working that out. Hopefully, you know, like, I know that a lot of people have some issues with the PlayStation 5 and with what they're doing. I just really do feel like, you know, it's just one of those things that kind of comes to fruition at one point or another. So, really happy to see... really happy to see what's going on with Microsoft. Happy to see that they're turning things around. I think that that's really cool. I also think that it's something that you know, they should get plenty of respect for. You know, I think that that's something that they've really kind of mastered now. They got a lot of momentum. I think that's great. And I think that, you know, we're going to continue to see some cool stuff from them in the future. But that doesn't take away anything from, you know, from PlayStation or anybody else. It's just saying, hey, they've got some stuff to you know, to basically to improve on and stuff like that. So with that being said, I'm going to link this in the description. You guys can check it out. Let me know what you think. You know, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I think you guys are great. Thank you so much for spending some time with me on one of my videos. You can always hit me up on Twitter. You can hit me up on Xbox Live. You can hit me up on PSN. Making some changes. If you want me to cover something or to talk about something or even review something, let me know and I will do that. You know, I'm always looking for new stuff to kind of do and kind of rebuild and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Game on. Crap Gamer out.
Unscripted.